XM 105, Sirius 206, the Opie and Anthony channel. The Ron and Fez show starts right now.
Oh, were we on? Was that...
No, we're on now.
Okay. Hicks and I were having a hideous fucking conversation. It's the Ron and Fez show. Started off with some Deep Purple today because John Lord passed away. He was the keyboard player and one of the songwriters for Deep Purple. And Eddie Trunk will be happy to know that I'm really pissed that they never got in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Brothers in arms.
And yeah, he and I are now going to be walking that hard rock path together. All right, it is the Ron and Fez show on a, I'm going to guess Tuesday?
Tuesday, booze day.
I'm all thrown off. The heat is just unconscionable. I don't know what happened. The news last night said that somehow Earth had broken away from its own gravity.
Oh, my God.
And we're like 40 miles from the sun.
Why is everyone freaking out?
Why aren't we freaking out?
Yeah.
Well, the rest of us are believers.
We're going to crash into the sun.
That's right. And then we go straight to heaven. So those who have lived the right life.
I got to get to drinking.
Like me, Pat Robertson, a couple other motherfuckers. I think the big story, again, comes from Florida. Here, I'll set the scenario for you. So a SWAT team is going into a house, and it's 1:30 in the morning. Boom, they kick open the doors. They do not say that they're police because they didn't want to bring any heat upon themselves. They thought it was better if they did not yell, it's the police. Guy inside has a gun. They shoot him dead. It's the wrong house.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, one of those, I guess you could call it a mistake, accident, simple twist of fate. One of those situations, and then they said, hey, dude, you raise a gun up to a deputy, you're going to get shot. But this is a guy who had no idea who was coming into his house.
Fucking outrageous. That's their excuse?
They fucked up. People fuck up, Chris. Don't act like you haven't made some mistakes around here.
Bro, I'm not busting up into people's houses shooting them.
Oh, no, I know that. But a couple of times I've heard dead air when you're fucking supposed to be going in spots. You could have driven a truck through it. As a matter of fact, I think a truck did drive through it.
All right, that's happened once or twice, sure.
That's the same situation
it's not.
as what the cops went through. Just think of it as a miscue.
They have to identify themselves. They're fucking police officers. And their excuse of, don't point a gun at a cop? Well, he didn't know they were fucking cops.
Do you think that sometimes we don't over-SWAT in this country, too? It seems like we use the SWAT guys a little more than we even should. I don't know who they were going after, but the deal being that this guy in his house armed legally, and then them saying, well, what can we do? Now I get what they were saying because it turned into some fucking like Viet Cong firefight within fucking seconds. Everything went wrong. And they started thinking, oh, shit, I'm going to get shot. And they came up blasting. But, I'm sorry, did I interrupt you, Fez?
No, I interrupted you.
Doesn't matter.
We do over-SWAT in this country. They can't wait to use that artillery and that equipment like on cops.
Jeff, in Virginia, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie. I want to tell you a quick story. My neighbor had a saw stolen off his back porch. They called police. Police came. He opened the curtain to see who was at the door. When the curtain closed, they busted down his door, went in and dragged him out the back door and handcuffed him, saying they had suspicion that he was holding a gun on them, and he didn't even do anything to provoke that.
He was the guy who called?
Yeah, he was the guy that called the report that the saw was stolen off his back porch, and he's the guy that got arrested.
Now, was he holding a piece?
No, he didn't have anything. He just opened the curtain, and then, he let go of the curtain. When the curtain went back shut, they took that as suspicious activity, busted down his door, and drug his ass out of his house.
All right. Well, I'm sure we could sit around doing right and wrong police stories all day. I don't want to sit around and just bash on the police. But the fact of the matter is, in this case, down there in Florida, where, again, the heat and humidity are fucking ridiculous. They really fucked up and fucked up bad. William in New Jersey, you're on the Ron Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie B.
Hey.
I read some articles about this a few years ago, and again, we're not going to bash cops all day long, but it seems like a reason that they use these SWAT teams is a lot of times just because people are registered gun owners. Doesn't matter what kind of gun, doesn't matter what kind of crime. They'll serve a warrant for the smallest thing, maybe even a gambling debt or something, or and they'll go in with SWAT teams, and people are being killed, not even holding their guns, just because of accidental discharge or whatever. For the simplest thing, they got to stop serving warrants for these SWAT teams. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I had no idea that it was a SWAT's business to serve a warrant.
No.
You know.
Well, what I mean.
Well, I mean, it used to be like back when it started, a SWAT team just went into like a hostage situation.
When like crazy shit was going down.
Yeah, it'd be like, these fucking guys, they fucked up a bank, so SWAT has showed up, and those guys mean business. But now it seems like every small town has a SWAT team now. I think it used to just be Los Angeles at one time. Like, those fuckers are crazy in Los Angeles. They got a SWAT team. And it was like, what? No, don't worry. You'll see it when the TV show comes out.
They have an armored fucking car.
Here's James in Florida. James, how are you?
Hey, Ron, how you doing, man?
Good, pal.
I used to be on the SWAT team in the state of Georgia for about 5 years.
Uh-huh.
And you got two types of warrants. One's a knock warrant where you have to knock and identify yourself. The other's a no-knock warrant where you just bust in and do what you got to do. But either way, you got to make sure it's the right fucking house.
Yeah, no kidding, man. It just seems impossible that they could make that mistake to be at the wrong house.
And just
Exactly.
I mean, it's no different if you decided to drop a bomb on the same location. You can't sit around later and go, well, dude, it's really fucking hard to do this work. We get that, but it's the type of work you can't make a mistake.
Yeah.
You can't.
and then people die who've done nothing fucking wrong.
You can't go into a house where there's fucking innocent people and go kicking the doors in. This guy fucking jumps up, grabs us a piece, and then he gets blasted.
And it's his fault. And then it's totally seen as, the cop's
Well,
like, yeah.
what was the quote that was in there? It was like the last quote of this article that they said.
It's just a bizarre set of circumstances. Yeah.
That's the kind of shit I used to tell my dad. You don't know how weird things got so fast, dude. I know you're upset, but believe me.
The bottom line is, you point a gun at a deputy sheriff or police officer, you're going to get shot.
I mean, that sounds like the kind of shit a guy that was fucking doing bath salts would yell out.
It's not my fucking fault. I was the one high.
I'm high as shit. I got a fucking head full of bath salts coming through that door, aimed at the teeth. So it's up on the iBang this morning, but bizarre story. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Here's our buddy Red Bear. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron, it's funny to me that, like, all these cop stories or just crazy-ass, like, people, like, putting their babies in a microwave, they always happen in a select number of states, being Florida, Ohio, Texas, and California. Like, have you noticed that, or what do you think?
You live in Philly. You can't get any nuttier than that place. I mean, let me tell you something, folks. If your state is being looked down on by some fucking people from Philly, and they're saying you guys are coming off as batshit, then you must be. You must be acting just stone crazy.
Florida's just it's a fucking insane asylum.
Florida is on the fucking edge, man. There's no way that you can say anything but that.
It's Thunderdome. People are stealing gas on the fucking highway.
Maybe we should just, like, put that big metal mesh over the top of it.
I'm down.
And whoever gets out of Florida is the winner. It becomes a giant hell in the cell.
Perfect. I want to see the crazy bastard and get out of there.
I haven't heard much if, where this thing's going. I guess somebody in that family is going to get paid.
They have to.
It's the only way to deal with it.
But from
just throw a ton of money at them. But
from this cop's statement, it sounds like They're not going to get paid. Just start right off the bat. Like it's like, yeah, man, that guy fucking pulled a gun on a cop. He's done. It was his own fault. It sounds fucking nuts. They busted in this guy's house at 1:30 in the morning. They fucking shot him up in his own home. It's awful.
All right. Where exactly did this happen? What town?
Lake County, Florida.
I don't even know where the fuck that is. That's got to be in tight.
Google map that shit.
Let's go over here to Mike. Mike, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Outside Orlando.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey.
So I grew up down in Florida. The place is absolutely insane. The big joke in Florida is it's a place you vacation and then come back on probation. There's more state prisons in that state than anywhere else. They're bananas, bad shit. Cops could pull you over. They just shot 2 people in Miami a couple weeks ago. Accidental shooting. Cops said, "Oh, mistaken identity. Sorry."
All right, I'm going to stick up in the cops here and tell you the citizens are fucking crazy too. I mean, they are out of their mind down there. Everybody is really, really racing hard once you get to Florida. It's almost like they think that it's spring break and it's never going to end, even if you're 40 years old.
Hell
You're
yeah.
still basically going out looking for wet T-shirt contests, fucking copping.
I'm gonna retire to Fort Lauderdale. Fuck it.
Frank, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie, Lake County is just south of Ocala there.
All right, this is another thing of rule that I'll throw to people when you're visiting Florida. If you're standing there and you can't see open water, you're not looking at the Atlantic Ocean, and you're not looking at the Gulf.
Yeah.
You're in the deep fucking South. You are further south than Georgia. You're further south than Alabama, and you better treat yourself that way. You better pay attention to the fact, because everybody's all acting like, oh, I get it, LeBron James, nightclubs.
Miami.
There's some strips of sand that are like that. The rest of it is dudes that have fucking gator fucking heads on the front of their trucks.
And oxy problems.
Of course they got oxy problems. They're so fucking hot. The heat makes them want to eat oxys when they're not doing meth and coke. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Someone wrote on the iBang, who called these guys SWATs? Doesn't say anything about SWAT. I don't know the full details of it, whether they were just local fucking deputies, whether it was a SWAT team. I mean, when you're kicking down doors in the middle of the night,
and not saying who the fuck you are, into the wrong goddamn house.
It is bizarre. Now, this is the stand your ground state, right? Is this the ones that said you have to, stand your ground, unless they're coming in with a lot more firepower than you have, and then you're better off just hitting the fucking floor as quickly as possible.
You gotta get the fuck out of there.
But this guy's last thoughts is, what the fuck is happening here? Why are people bursting into my home in the middle of the night? And then they didn't even say that they were cops, because they said that would have brought more heat on them.
Oh, okay.
Here's Donnie in Florida.
Hey, Ron, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Just moved back to Florida from Manhattan, unfortunately. My wife and I got married. We thought we'd come down here and buy one of these houses that you can basically get for about $80,000. This place is the biggest fucking shithole. The people are absolutely insane. There's a fucking church on every corner. There's a cop on every corner. They sit around waiting on you to speed right by. You can be driving 20 in a 10-mile-an-hour fucking zone. They'll pull you over. They'll search your car, looking for drugs, et cetera, and I'm telling you, this place is just downright fucking scary.
What part of Florida are you in?
I'm in Winter Springs. I'm basically 10 miles away from where Trayvon Martin got shot.
Right.
And it is absolutely fucking insane down here. We're trying to get back to Manhattan as quickly as possible. Moving down here may have been the biggest mistake I've ever made in my life, besides getting caught jacking off in a movie theater when I was about 13 years old. But
all right, so 2 big mistakes in his life. Jacking off in the theater, moving to center. Now, it takes a little while to get used to Florida because I live down there. But then once you do, you can't get used to other places. It takes a long time again.
It sucks you in and just
yeah.
Well, the thing of it is, you can't have any fucking fun down here, you know? You go out, you try to have a couple of fucking drinks at a bar, you get in your car, you drive home, next thing you know, you're in jail for a DUI. All their money is made off of fucking, you know, churches. And that's another thing. Don't get me started on the church crowd down here. I mean, it is absolutely insane. And my hometown is where the state prison is. And to tell you that we're talking about the biggest bunch of fucking degenerates on the planet, you've never seen anything like it. And coming from New York, it's so funny, these dumb fuck Southerners down here, they talk about the Yankees in New York being mean and snotty. Some of the greatest people I've ever met in my life were in New York. And I come back down here, and everybody is just, you know, when you go out to dinner and you go out and you meet people, the first thing they ask is, what do you do? What do you do with you know, nobody just gets to know one another. It's all this fucking absurd status. You got to act like you're religious. It is absolutely fucking insane.
All right, Danny, thanks. I'll guarantee you this. Give it a year, you're going to love it. You're going to end up loving it.
Wonder what movie you got caught jacking to. That's what I was curious.
Fucking probably the Boatniks. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Ben in Nebraska, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron, how are you today?
Good, man.
Hey, the state of Indiana recently passed a law that stated that if you are the legal homeowner and law enforcement illegally enters your home, you are allowed to use deadly force and shoot the law.
Yeah, good fucking luck, dude. This fucking dude got fucking rained on. He didn't stand a chance in the world.
Got lit up.
If that SWAT team's coming through your fucking house, I guarantee you don't have enough fucking weaponry. I don't care who you are.
It's never...
Well, Ant, that, I believe he could hold that. I interrupted you again, Fuzzy. I'm sorry, buddy.
And it's never going to be just one cop that enters your home.
Thanks for the backup. A SWAT team never comes in one at a time. Scott, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Scott.
Yeah, hey, Ronnie. Hey, I just wanted to call and say I live here in near Jacksonville and Ponte Vedra Beach, and I love Florida, man. It's I've lived here for.
Well, first of all, Scott, you live in Georgia. Jacksonville, Florida is considered Georgia by the people who live in Florida.
Oh, wow.
It's that close.
Oh,
so,
shit.
you know, when you're talking about, like, Jacksonville Beach is one of the emptiest beaches in Florida. Because everyone's like, we got to keep going. We're not in Florida yet. He hung up. He got his feelings hurt. There's actually a river there that runs north, and I still don't even understand that. I don't get the whole gimmick.
Just the weirdness of Florida. It's just fucking everything's backwards and weird there.
You got to go down and hang instead of going to the islands. You'd be better off there.
Maybe I'll go back to Fort Lauderdale.
Lickerdale. Why don't you call it like the locals?
Fort Lauderdale, the place where I stayed in a hotel operated by a kid toucher. That was a good time.
Flats is down in that area. I'll hook you up with him.
All right, no doubt.
Crazy fucking shit, though. Just crazy shit. I want to jump into this thing. Hicks, I guess you found this on World Star Hip Hop. We put it up. It's a woman who puts everybody on blast. She puts this guy on blast.
Yeah.
That she used to be dating. Here's what happens with women now. Because they used to just badmouth you, but now they cut a fucking YouTube.
They cut a promo.
Yeah. And they send it out to people.
And it's big hits, too.
Yeah. Now, she's a fucking large girl.
Yeah.
And she's a white girl, but lives a very urban lifestyle, it seems like.
Oh, yeah.
Urban and musical taste is what I'm going for.
She's a baller.
Yeah.
She fucking doesn't do any of that crazy
So somebody
shit.
let her ass down, and she's getting even right here. Let's give her a listen.
Hi, everyone, and of course, it's the one, the only, the most motherfucking crazy ass bitch Autumn for an announcement for Zach motherfucking McDaniel. I know who you are, bitch. You say I didn't suck your dick. Well, here's a banana to represent the size of you. You this tiny, you this rotten, and you this fucking nasty. Your cum tastes like fucking salty biscuits, so get the fuck over yourself, bitch boy. Nobody will ever fucking like.
This is the best fucking line. She thinks that she's insulting him by yelling out that his cum tastes like salty biscuits.
That's right. Your cum does not taste good, buddy.
Back into
Salty biscuits, so get the fuck over yourself, bitch boy. Nobody will ever fucking like you. You nasty. Your dick smell like bananas and whipped cream and sour cream and everything nasty in between my motherfucking mama's legs, bitch. Get over yourself. Fuck you, motherfucker. Anyways, let's do an example on how Zach McDaniel's dick actually tastes. Man, Zach McDaniel, your dick don't even gag me, bitch. Anyways, this is Autumn Bomb with another awesome video. Hope to see y'all later. Bye. What you trying to do? Remember, I'm trying to suck the boys up.
What was her fucking outkill?
I'm trying to suck the boys off, I think was her.
What you trying to do? I'm trying to suck the boys off. That's her fucking farewell to arms.
She don't want no dick smelling like no sour cream or banana or whipped cream or
She
anything
just
in
happened to be
between.
holding the banana. That's why that was fucking stuck in her head.
Her poor mom takes a shot in the middle of all that.
I can't imagine her mom's done such a great job, Fezzy. I think her mom deserves a fucking shot. Because after pushing that fucking large one through, I don't know what happened.
Yo, his dick don't even make her fucking gag like that.
This has got to be a reality show.
This would be amazing. I'd watch this broad go off on dude's cocks, I guess. What the fuck?
Awesome Autumn.
What do we have that listed under?
That is, oh no, she didn't.
Oh no, she didn't.
Not safe for work. Language.
I
I guess
hate-
sucking on, acting as a banana was a cock. I guess maybe I get you in trouble at work too. I don't know.
I guess you can't even have a lot of language at work, right?
Yeah. People would be like, what the hell are you listening to?
Oh, it's just this girl laying some shit down.
Oh, get in here. You're going to go to HR. We should be talking about dick sucking and at work.
I can't imagine where most people work that they can't fucking watch something like that without everybody getting mad at them.
Your ass is in trouble, buddy. Just want to watch Autumn spit some fucking shit. Wonder what that guy did to her.
Bad news for you, Hicks. It doesn't look like Linsanity's coming back to Manhattan. They fucking paid him big money to go to Houston. And I have to just say this. Is there any reason why this guy was worth the $25 million? I mean, he's only played a few games.
Yeah, it was a 2-week fucking run before he busted his knee up. Where it was fucking Linsanity. Everyone lost their shit.
And it was like pretend. It was like funny. It was like fucking the Marvel's version of like Tebow.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's make up our own superhero.
Yeah, and then when Tebow came around, it's like, oh, Tebow and Linsanity hanging out. They both like church.
Right. They both like fucking getting paid is what they like.
Yeah, the Rockets are giving him $25 million, and the Dolans, who fucking own the Knicks, were basically like, he's not worth it. We're not. No, thank you. You guys can have him.
Well, it's not only would they have to pay the $25 million, but then they got to pay some fucking luxury tax over the top of that back to the league.
Yeah, then I busted him up over like $53 million or something.
Yeah,
over
and
the
they're
course of his
like,
career. Or
who even knows if this guy can fucking play or how his health is? 2 weeks on, then he's fucking misses the rest of the season. That would normally be a bad sign to begin with.
The whole thing was so fucking weird because it's like 2 games in, blogs start picking up like, who's this guy, Jeremy Lin? He's fucking nailing it. Then like by 4 games in, by his 4th fucking start, everyone was losing their shit.
And then though it took the second that they lost the game, boom, it was done.
When they hit the Heat. The fucking Heat destroyed them, shut him the fuck down, and then it was over. Linsanity, then everything calmed down.
No one was saying, like, everyone was just like, oh, this is great, this Asian kid. And that was a big part of it, the fact that Chinatown blew up. I mean, you're not used to Chinatown acting like sports are great.
Yeah, and the blogs were saying, and all these Asian people now are at Madison Square Garden picking up cheap tickets.
Yeah, they went in. They went in and were buying $20 tickets.
Yeah, to fucking see Lynn.
Kevin, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, buddies. Hey, Ronnie B. This is typical Houston sports team going to be a disaster for the Rockets. Every team owner in Houston makes some dumbass decision like this. And this is what fans in Houston, this is what we have to deal with our professional sports teams. I mean, the whole angle that they're trying to play is that they're going to grab some of the Asian market like they did with Yao Ming. But it's going to end in a fucking disaster. So we get 3 years.
Yeah, but the thing is, this guy isn't from fucking China. He's an American kid.
Exactly.
So he's not going to necessarily have that Yao Ming fucking heat for them. It worked in Chinatown because they just screamed, hey, people look like us, and they're on a basketball court.
Yay.
Yay.
Let's go.
And then they started shooting firecrackers off.
The Knicks in general are fucking whacked out. Jason Kidd's getting fucking pissed drunk, crashing fucking telephone poles. They're re-signing Marcus Camby. He's fucking 38 years old. It's crazy. The Knicks are fucked.
Every time I turned around in the last 2 days, some sports star was getting busted for something.
Yeah, fucking Marshawn Lynch got hit with a Dewey too, I think. It's all over the place. People just getting fucked up this summer.
It's fucking hot, so you're like, I need to rehydrate. I better have scotch with me at all times. They said, like, fucking Jason Kidd, he couldn't even walk out of the bar properly, and then someone propped him up behind a fucking behind a wheel and let him go on his way.
My buddy was actually at that bar in Southampton that night. I didn't know. I saw a picture of him and fucking Kidd on Facebook. I was like, what the fuck? He said he was just plastered, piss drunk. The kid was just...
Why didn't your fucking buddy give him a ride?
I don't know. He doesn't drive. I think he was crashing out there.
Then he should have gotten a ride with fucking Jason Kidd.
What up? Yeah.
Al in Maryland, you're on a fizz.
Hey, buddies. Jeremy Lin's jersey, I believe, was the second highest selling jersey in the NBA last year. Only played 34 games. They're killing it on jersey sales, even if the guy sucks.
Well, that was the thing.
Love these jerseys.
If you looked at, though, all those jerseys sold in weeks. Like fucking Roland come in wearing one.
Yeah.
He was all fucking rocking it.
There was just the bootleg ones. Because, like, after the second, third game, they couldn't, like, make them. They had to, like, go to the NBA store and do, like, the custom ones where you make it yourself for $50. And then you fucking put your own name on it. They were doing that for the Lynn ones.
The one that you had that says next Chris Stanley.
That's right, yeah.
0-0. You think it's the funniest fucking thing ever?
It's like, look, dog, come on. It's like I'm on the team. They had to do that for Lynn jerseys because they didn't have any official ones.
And then that quickly, they were in the discount bin.
True. That quickly, it was over.
Poor Jeremy Lin. Oh, wait, no, he's making $25 million with the Rockets.
Yeah. He had the fucking lottery.
The fuck?
God bless him. His whole family's going insane right now. And I remember they were getting mad for people for doing like any kind of Chinese jokes.
Oh, yeah. That was great. Chink in the armor. That was the big one.
Oh,
ESPN.
yeah. Chink in the armor has pissed everybody off.
And then I think they had a graphic on I think it was on Network where Jeremy Lin's popping out of a fortune cookie, like in the corner. It's just the fucking craziest shit was happening. It was like 2 weeks where everyone lost their fucking mind over this fucking guy.
It's insane. It's so fucking nuts. Sports has gotten just over the top, knee jerk. Let's act like any one thing that happens is now suddenly the biggest thing that's ever happened. That's why people got mad at Tebow right away. It's nothing that really Tebow did. It's just by the time he won 5 games, they acted like he was bigger than Johnny Unitas.
Yeah, second coming.
And he started to show up on polls as way better than Johnny Unitas. And people have zero sense of history about sport, but if anything seems like it's the hot thing, boom. Look how quickly they turned around on the Heat, and everyone went from hating them to completely loving them.
Greatest team ever.
Where some of the same sports announcers that were bitching about them screamed out, "We did it," when the Heat won. Speaking of which, I had a late thing from Jerry Barker, who wanted us to get together with us last night for dinner, but I didn't even say it till late last night. So write back to him and say, dude, if you want to take us out, you got to give us a little fucking warning shot here.
Come on.
Because we got a lot of shit coming in.
We got shit going down, dog.
All right, here Keith is going to give us the inside story. Keith.
Yes.
Hey, guys. Hey, I live down the peninsula here from San Francisco where Jeremy Lin's basically from. He's from Palo Alto. And his parents really weren't too proud when he went into the NBA. They were happy for him, But they were just like, you know what? Give it a year. If it doesn't work out, then you need to get like a respectable job.
Yeah, well, I guess they didn't realize because he didn't even have. I mean, he went to Harvard, but not on any kind of basketball scholarship.
No,
he just
and
loves the
then
game.
And then he got traded to the Warriors, and he got signed by the Warriors, and he didn't really play too much for the Warriors, and that's when they shipped him out to New York, and that's when he just lit it up. And I mean, limmed it up, but
Good.
It
That's
just
good.
Like his name.
That's really great.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys have a great morning. Love you guys.
But you know what I love about Palo Alto? I believe that's where Falcon and the Snowman are from.
Who?
The Falcon and the Snowman. Remember that fucking Sean Penn movie where they were fucking stealing secrets and selling it for coke money? Stealing state secrets.
Letting everyone know there's a fun setup for Steve C., former O&A producer and buddy and our buddy, set up to help the family out. He passed away last week. So that, if you want to help out there, you can go to tinyurl.com/SteveCFun. That's tinyurl.com.
Why don't we put a thing up on the iBank so people can go there?
Okay. And there's also an email address if you want to send a thought to his family. Remember, stevec@gmail.com.
That's really nice. That's really nice. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. It is a Tuesday in the summer, and today just couldn't be any hotter.
Disgusting. Last night going in today, I just want to vomit. It's so.
It's
fucking
weird
humid.
because we hate the heat now more than we do the freezing cold. Like we bitch during the winter, but the summer people bitch even more.
At least I could fucking sleep in the winter, and the guy in summer waking up in a pool of sweat, and I got the AC going full blast.
All right, Earl is letting me know that 101.9 flipped back to rock. Remember when?
Oh wow!
They flipped. He's always looking for a new gig, and I forget what they went to, but now they're back to rock.
Finally.
And he wants me to know that it's New Rock 101.9.
Here it is, New Rock 101.9.
That's the Statue of Liberty.
Throwing out the fucking horns.
Yeah, raising the fucking fist of the metal child.
I think it was news. It was news before this. Before we went back to rock. Oh, they got a Twitter account and a Facebook. Oh shit.
Yeah, they got everything. All right, I just also got an email from Jenny Hutt. And see how you would take this. Because I'm choosing to take it in the wrong way.
Okay.
That just says, banana and whipped cream penis would be tasty. I'm sending this to HR.
What kind of shit do you send to your fucking coworkers?
I'm sending this to HR.
Straight to it. Straight to the top of that fucking HR mountain.
No one knows where it is, dude. Do you have any idea at all?
It's just a general cubicle area, possibly. I don't know.
I hate them all anyway.
They just fucking pop up when something bad happens. Like fucking magical elves. Awful thing to fucking say.
Now, here's the thing. She sends that out, everything's fine. If I sent that out as an openly gay man, there would be meetings up and down the hall. Fez is out of control. He's a predator.
Who would you send it to?
Oh, no.
If I sent it to anyone, if I sent it to any guy in this building.
I just want every guy in this building to know something. Fez is an openly gay virgin, and he wouldn't hurt you even if you wanted it. Boom. Safety. No one will ever be able to deal with it now. They know now that you can't get a hard penis.
It's impossible.
I'm letting this guy know. Same song, bashing cops for being overly aggressive. J-Man. Don't fucking listen, J-Man. It's a fucking crazy news story when cops burst into an innocent person's house
and murder
and
them.
fucking kill him.
Gee, man, was Z-Man's fucking older brother?
What would you fucking think that family would say? Well, thank God it wasn't criminals that killed our son.
Don't talk bad about the
Anyway, get back to the fucking Jenny Hutt thing. That's just a strange email. And it came out of nowhere. It tied in with nothing we were talking about on the show.
No.
There was no talk of bananas or penises or whipped cream.
She's
just being sexually suggestive.
Yeah. She's just talking that shit.
That came out of nowhere.
Uh-huh.
Now, I did read some cool stuff that Matt Damon said about her brother and wanting to do rounders too.
Aw, shit.
Which would be the greatest.
Hell yeah. I want
Because there's a lot more story to tell now.
I want to see if KGB just somehow comes back.
But the iBank said, Fezzy, next time you want to do something like that, let's write it up nice and get something up big for Steve C., not just throw it up at the last second.
Okay.
When did you know that this thing was out?
Right before the show.
Pass it around. Let everybody know before you make the announcement. Bum, bum, ba, da, 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 da. Hicks, what else is going on in your fucking wheelhouse today?
All right, so
Trying to get along with everybody.
I know, and then they send fucking creepy emails. Bullshit. Yes, me. All right, so at a DJ show called the Classic 2007.
We're going to do our big DJ show this week, right?
That's right. Yeah,
When?
tomorrow. Tomorrow's going down.
What's it
DJ
all
show.
going to be about? Lay that out for me.
Well, I got Cross, Zito coming in, and one of the program directors of the dance channels here at SiriusXM to explain to us what the hell is happening. Well, why? How is this blowing up so quickly? Why is this the new hot shit in the music world? I mean, the cover Rolling Stone, Deadmau5, Skrillex. God knows. Those are the two names I know. I don't know. Tiezzo, I think, is another giant DJ. Why are they just bringing these giant crowds in? This dance music culture that I guess was popular in Europe for a while, but now it's just blowing up in the United States. So we have everyone coming in tomorrow and talk dance music. Should be fun.
I don't know if it will or not.
I just want to know if it can be explained to us. Because this shit is crazy if you're not on fucking ecstasy.
All right, I got a little niece now that keeps fucking texting me during the show. She probably doesn't know what time I'm on. She wanted her Aziz picture.
Understandable.
Yeah. All right, so what's the story that you're telling?
Okay, so this guy is there. This DJ Rob G is doing his gig, and then a woman comes up and starts harassing him to fucking make a request. And then makes the girl cry by telling, "Fuck off, you slut, get out of here." And then she just wanders away crying.
Well, you can't wander up while anybody's working. There's no... I mean, you can't wander on stage with a comedian, wander on stage with a band.
No, he's literally just fucking starting to spin a fuck. He's on his hand on the turntable. She drags his hand off the turntable, and he just loses his shit. And I mean, on the YouTube video, he comments that she was doing it all fucking night long, just harassing him as he was fucking playing his playlist.
All right, Donnie Iris says, did I miss anything? I.e., what is interesting about watching this? Not trying to be a dick. Well, you are a dick, Donnie. This is fucking Hicks sharing his heart with you.
Yeah, this is what's on the inside of me. And like that DJ says, fuck off, slut, is what I say to you. Because it's like you're jerking my hand away from my fucking turntable. Dick. Yeah, the DJ show is coming up tomorrow.
I don't know if I even want to be here for it. Maybe this is your solo show, Fez.
Oh, I know nothing about this music.
Well, who does?
Neither do we. That's why we're doing the dance show.
We know nothing about it. Or you know what you could do when you know nothing about a topic on the show?
What's that?
Research. Look into a little bit. Fezzy research. What stuff you put up on the iBang Fest? What do you got up there?
None of my stuff is up there.
Well, you got the Steve C thing, right?
Yeah.
You're going to keep doing that today?
Yeah, I'll keep mentioning that.
Boom. Give me a pound. Pulled it back at the last second. Hey, is Sam in today?
Sam is here today, yes.
All right, send Sam in to me. What's Sam's music?
Sam doesn't have a song.
Come on, Fezzy. Let's get all that together. That was going to be your thing about the third dimension. Sam?
Yes.
Let's just cut to the chase. First of all, nice dress today.
Thank you.
She looks like she's going out to dinner.
Every day she looks like she's coming out.
I know.
She's very dapper.
And you never see her re-wearing outfits. You know why?
Why is that?
This is radio, and she has to prepare for TV. Here's the thing, Sam, because you're doing so good, we're going to give you this new angle, all of your own. You're going to do a once-a-week segment, What's Happening on Sirius, so you can update us. Because yesterday, the Counting Crows were in here, and I didn't even know about it.
Okay.
And I ended up missing 95% of what was going down. So, Thursdays, you're going to give us What's Happening on Sirius in the coming week.
Sounds good.
That's going to be your segment.
Sounds good.
And you know why you got that? Because you're always prepared. This kid is always prepared. I don't know what she's going to do, Hicks, in life. I hope it's not radio. But whatever it is, I think she's going to be a success.
Sam's great.
Hopefully. It's the goal.
You know what, too, Hicks?
Yeah.
That's a reflection on you because you picked the interns.
Thank you. Also, maybe, if all else fails, she can run that ice cream truck of her father's.
Yeah, I actually had someone, I was on the ice cream truck on Sunday, tell me they heard me talking about it.
Really? That's nice.
So, yeah.
See? You're getting a following out there. So you do work the truck?
I did on Sunday, yeah.
Nice.
Every once in a while, I'll go out, help my dad so he doesn't have to go out by himself.
And then I also want to do some kind of newlywed game with the interns.
Okay.
So maybe that awful David and Dana who make Joe feel about themselves. I don't think they're in today, though. But we'll have them compete against our interns.
All right, yeah.
And then we got to do intern summer.
It's gonna be
all right, Sam. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And Thursday is your big segment. I can't wait to hear it.
Sounds good.
All right. Here's Sergio. Sergio, you're on the air.
Buddies,
Yeah.
Fez, I love you, but I want to know, how can you say you're gay in New York City and you don't know anything about dance music?
Oh, shit.
That's the thing about Fez is that he's a different kind of gay. He was explaining to us yesterday that and then he was showing Hicks and me how he was dancing on the outside. And we were really, get up and do it now, Fez.
Come on, dance.
This is when I went to the gay dance club and kind of stood on the sideline of
Just
the
do the
dance
dance.
floor. Sorry.
All right, that's weird.
Just really a side to side kind of sway.
I think you can get away with that look at like a Radiohead show. You know what I mean? Like
You go
the guy
swing.
by himself swaying a Radiohead show. But the fucking gay guys, they dress flashy, they dance flashy.
You got to show off. You got to fucking work that dick, too. and
Now,
that
remember the guy that was going to be Fez's gay fairy godfather?
Yes.
He just walked by here, would not even give Fez a wave. Something happened between those two.
What the hell went down? Because there was multiple times where there was cancellations.
Three.
Jesus.
But he actually said to Fez, I am going to bring you in to the gay community and introduce you around and get you going and have you on my show. We're going to do some things together about you coming out. And it all seemed like it was perfect. Boom, this would finally move Fez along. Because you did your come out show how long ago?
End of February.
And nothing has happened.
No. And it was even one of those things where when we were talking about it, he was going to take me out and show me places to go to which weren't gay bars.
Like straight bars. I could take you to some of those.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple I frequent constantly.
I know some straight restaurants, too, and I know a straight laundromat.
Good.
Think I know a straight drugstore, although I think one of the women there is a lesbian.
There's a straight supermarket in my neighborhood.
I doubt that very much. Astoria.
Astoria is very
Or
straight.
Astoria, as they call themselves. Ass to Astoria.
Well, it's, a lot of Greek people live there.
Well, I guess that's not even gay. I guess that's just happy.
Straight people. Sorry.
Chris, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, hey Ron, I was wondering, I haven't heard lately, has Mitch and Murray been on Fez's case lately?
No, Mitch and Murray just gave up. They don't even come back around anymore. They gave him a threat up front, and then that was the end of it. And I got the big laugh because, like, Fez agreed to everything like he always does when there's going to be a change coming. Like, yes, I will. And then Fez told him that he might have MS, which made him feel bad. And obviously Fez doesn't have MS.
Thank God Fez doesn't have MS.
That's true. I didn't think of that. But why tell people that you do if you don't?
That was a crazy accusation.
I know. I think you got a break here. I don't want to go as long as yesterday and get all fucking caught behind and everything.
It's gravy. We can break.
Why does everything got to be slang with you these days?
I'm just trying to fucking keep, young.
Forever young. We will be back with... let's do that Batman thing. The Honest Batman trailer. The Honest trailer, The Dark Knight.
It's Bat Week.
It's Bat Week, and I'm very, very excited about it. We all going on Friday?
I will not be there.
Fucking it's fun as fuck. You're going to miss it, dude. It's Bat Week.
It's the biggest week of the world. You know what? I don't even want to wait till after the break. Let's play the Honest trailer right now. This is all about Fez's favorite movie.
From director Christopher Nolan, who prompts fanboy boners from whatever he touches, comes a gritty continuation of Batman and his ongoing battle with throat cancer. I have one rule, which is I'm not wearing hockey pads. He must have friends. Someone knows where he is. You'll be in a padded cell forever. The Dark Knight. In a city lined with an absurdly convenient number of school buses comes a realistic new vision of the Batman saga that throws away silly bat nipples for completely unrealistic new features like the Bat Car Cutter, the Bat Gun Bender, the Bat Armor that can withstand falls from any height but sucks against bullets. And the Bat device that inexplicably turns every Gotham City cell phone into a portable sonar reader, which downloads an infinite amount of data that's instantly transmitted wirelessly to Batman's eyes. How is that possible? It takes me 5 minutes to download Angry Birds. A silent guardian who doesn't give a fuck about racking up millions of dollars in people's personal damages. The Joker will test Batman like never before when he places 2 hostages at 2 different locations, which for some reason means that Batman, nor anyone on call with the Gotham City Police Department, can reach them both at the same time. A film bursting with not-so-subtle foreshadowing.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
That'll help you swallow Harvey's evil transformation, which is completely out of character. It's about what's fair! A hero that takes the blame for a fallen savior, for the better of the city. I killed those people. No, you can't. You're not. I'm whatever Gotham needs me to be. Wait, why couldn't they just blame the Joker for all these deaths? He's been killing people the entire movie. Vilifying Batman makes no
that's
sense.
enough for me right now. Fez, that's The Dark Knight.
Yeah, it's
fucking.
When you look at it from that angle,
All right, let's pick it back up.
Los Pollos Hermanos, Rusty Griswold, and I Warrant. Try not noticing that from here on out. The
All right,
Dark
we got a
Knight.
break here. Let's jump into this. When we get back, lots more to discuss, including strippers and bacon. It's the Ron and Fez Show.